Welcome to the Ultimate Sports Blog Podcast. Today is Saturday, June 16th, 2018. Today I'm going to recap yesterday's baseball action, look ahead to today's baseball action, going over what's going on at the U.S. Open, the FIFA World Cup, and go over the first significant NHL trade of the offseason that happened last night. Let's start with baseball. Some interesting results from last night. The Yankees defeated the Rays 5-0 as they improved to 45-20 and are now in the first place tie of the Red Sox in the AL East. Tampa Bay drops to 32-37. Jonathan Loaisiga with the win, Nathan Eovaldi with the loss. I'm not going to go through all the scoring today because short on time. The Marlins defeated the Orioles 2-0 as they improved to 27-43. Baltimore drops to 19-49. Jose Urena with the win. Kevin Gausman with the loss. Kyle Barlow with his 5th save of the year. Story of that game is that Chris Davis was benched, and Buck Showalter said that his return is not imminent. The Pirates defeated the Reds 3-2 as they improved to 34-35. Cincinnati drops to 25-44. Chad Cole improves to 5-4. Matt Harvey drops to 1-5. Felipe Vasquez gets his 13th save of the year. The Blue Jays defeated the Nationals 6-5 as they improved to 31-38. Washington drops to 37-29. Sang Hwan Oh with the win improves to 2-2. Gio Gonzalez with the loss drops to 6-3. Ryan Tepera gets his 4th save of the year. The Twins defeated the Indians 5-3 as they improved to 30-36. Cleveland drops to 36-32. Cal Gibson improves to 2-4. Corey Kluber drops to 10-3. Fernando Rodney gets his 15th save of the year. The Padres defeated the Braves 9-3 as they improved to 34-38. Atlanta drops to 40-29. Clayton Richard improves to 6-6. Sam Freeman drops to 1-3. The Rockies defeated the Rangers 9-5 as they improved to 34-35. Texas drops to 27-44. Chad Bettis improves to 5-1. Yohander Mendez drops to 0-1. The Tigers defeated the White Sox 4-3 as they improved to 34-37. Chicago drops to 24-44. Buck Farmer improves to 2-3. Juan Minaya drops to 0-1. Shane Green gets his 18th save of the year. The Brewers defeated the Phillies 13-2 as they improved to 42-27. Philly drops to 35-32. Brent Sutter improves to 7-4. Jake Arrieta drops to 5-5. The Astros defeated the Royals 7-3 as they improved to 46-25. Kansas City drops to 22-47. Charlie Morton improves to 8-1. Jacob Junis drops to 5-7. The Cubs defeated the Cardinals 13-5 as they improved to 39-27. St. Louis drops to 36-31. John Lester improves to 8-2. Michael Wacha drops to 8-2. The Angels defeated the Athletics 8-4 as they improved to 38-32. Oakland drops to 34-36. Tyler Skaggs improves to 6-4. Chris Bassett drops to 0-2. The Dodgers defeated the Giants 3-2 as they improved to 36-32. The Giants dropped to 34-36. Ross Stripling improves to 6-1. Derek Holland drops to 4-7. Kenley Jansen gets his 16th save of the year. The Diamondbacks defeated the Mets 7-3 as they improved to 39-30. The Mets dropped to 28-38. Zach Godley improves to 7-5. Seth Lugo drops to 2-2. Brad Boxberger gets his 16th save of the year. The Mariners defeated the Red Sox 7-6 as they improved to 45-25. Boston drops to 48-23. Ryan Cook improves to 1-0, gets his first win. Matt Barnes drops to 0-2. Edwin Diaz gets his 26th save of the year. Today's games. Rays-Yankees at 1 o'clock. Ryan Stanek, so they go with the opener, and Luis Severino. Tigers-White Sox, Jordan Zimmerman and Lucas Giolito. That's a 2 o'clock game. 2:15, Astros at the Royals. Dallas Keuchel and Danny Duffy. Marlins-Orioles. Wayne Chen and Alex Cobb. Angels-Athletics, 4 o'clock. John Lamb and Sean Manaea. Maryland-Orioles was 4 o'clock too. Rockies-Rangers is also a 4 o'clock game. Kyle Freeland and Mike Minor. Reds-Pirates. Luis Castillo and Ivan Nova. Nationals-Blue Jays. Max Scherzer and Marco Estrada. Twins-Indians. Fernando Romero and Carlos Carrasco. Phillies-Brewers. Zach Eflin and Junior Guerrera. Padres-Braves. Jordan Lyles and Sean Newcomb. Red Sox-Mariners. Fox. Stephen Wright and Wade LeBlanc. It's a Fox game, so give me the Red Sox. Giants-Dodgers on Fox. Give me the Giants with Madison Bumgarner going to hill against Alex Wood. Cubs-Cardinals on Fox as well. Kyle Hendricks and Carlos Martinez give me the Cardinals at home to bounce back from the 8-run loss last night. And Mets Diamondbacks, you have Steven Matz and Patrick Corbin. That's it for baseball. We go over to the U.S. Open leaderboard real quick. In first with a -4, Dustin Johnson. Second, it's a tie. Charlie Hoffman and Scott Piercy are even. In fourth place is a tie. Brooks Koepka +1 and Ian Poulter +1. The course isn't really great apparently, so a lot of the big names haven't really done much, like Rory McIlroy and Tiger Woods and Justin Day and all those guys. We'll discuss more of the PGA Tour tomorrow. FIFA World Cup, going to go over yesterday's results real quick. Iran defeated Morocco 1-0 on a goal by Aziz Boudaouz in the extra time to give Iran the win. A big win for Iran to get them 3 points in the group. And also yesterday, Portugal and Spain drew at 3 apiece. Cristiano Ronaldo got the hat trick for Portugal. Diego Costa scored 2 goals for Spain, and Nacho scored as well. So Portugal and Spain get a draw. This morning, France defeated Australia 2-1 as they get 3 important points. Antoine Griezmann scored in the 58th minute to give France a 1-0 lead. Australia ties it 4 minutes later on a goal by Mike Jadanek. And then Paul Pogba gives France a 2-1 lead in the 81st minute, and France holds on for the win. Argentina and Iceland right now are tied at 1 apiece. To me, that is a surprise. I picked Argentina to win Group D, and I picked them to win the whole tournament as a little bit of a sleeper. And Iceland wasn't supposed to do anything. Give Iceland credit for hanging around. Sergio Aguero got Argentina on the board first in the 19th minute to give Argentina a 1-0 lead. 4 minutes later, Iceland ties it on a goal by Alfred Frankvinson to tie it up at 1 apiece. It's been 1-1 ever since. We'll see what happens later in this game. 12 o'clock on Fox Sports 1, you have Peru and Denmark. Give me Peru there. 3 o'clock on FS1, Group D, Croatia and Nigeria. Give me Croatia. Tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock on Fox, Costa Rica and Serbia. Give me Serbia. I'll pick the other games on tomorrow's podcast. Big trade in the NHL last night. The Montreal Canadiens trade away Alex Galchenyuk to the Arizona Coyotes for Max Domi. It was a 1-for-1 straight-up deal. The winner of this deal is the Arizona Coyotes. They got the better player in Galchenyuk. Max Domi's been a huge bust in the league. And it's funny because the Canadiens, this is the second summer in a row where they've acquired a player that's been a bust. Jonathan Drouin last year, now Max Domi this year. You traded away a great young defenseman in Mikhail Sergachev to get Drouin, and now you trade away a great young player in Alex Galchenyuk for a guy that only had 9 goals last year. Mark Bergevin, to me, is arguably the worst GM in the league. I think he's going to be out of a job by next summer. That was an awful trade, and as well as the Sergachev for Drouin as well. That's it for the podcast today. I'll be back tomorrow recapping baseball, U.S. Open, and FIFA, and any other news that breaks around the league. We'll get more into the Kawhi Leonard situation in San Antonio as well. I hope you guys have a great day, everybody.